Expressed here are those of the students and do not necessarily reflect the positions of Tyler Junior College.
Coming up on the Drumbeat TV, we introduce the first TJC legend and a behind-the-scenes look at the comeback of one of our favorite restaurants.
The Drumbeat starts right now.
From Studio 203 on the campus of Tyler Junior College, this is the Drumbeat.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Veronica Perez.
And I'm Isaiah Thornton.
We all strive to be legendary in one way or another, but it's very few of us reach that point. For those who do, it's only right that we celebrate the legacy. Ricardo Mexicano brings us more on the legends of TJC.
Youngest admiral, peacetime history, CIA, NSA, just an incredible resume.
These are just a few of the key credentials that make up the long and illustrious career of Admiral Bobby Inman. Now a professor at the University of Texas at Austin, we can trace his roots back to humble beginnings. Riding a bus from Mineola to TJC, this was the start of Admiral Inman's legacy. As the first honoree, president of TJC, Dr. METKE, explained how this legend of TJC came into place.
And I proposed the idea for him to come here as part of the Legends series. I explained we need to do this for TJC.
In part of his recognition as a legend, the lecture hall in Jenkins has been named in his honor, making it clear to the students that anything is possible.
For him, TJC has taken him across the world. And I think it tells that message very directly to everybody that no matter how big your dreams are, they can start right here.
A lecture by the Admiral gave us an insight on how a man who has been through so much views the world today.
A number of global topics were touched upon today, including drug trafficking, global warming, and terrorism.
A very simple statement: politics stops at the water's edge.
With all the wisdom and knowledge Admiral Inman has gained over his life, we can all safely assume that TJC played a role in shaping it.
I found when I got to the University of Texas at Austin that I could compete on common ground. I came out of TJC well prepared to compete in a four-year institution.
Admiral Inman makes it very clear that anything is possible, but sacrifices will have to be made along the way.
There's no substitute for hard work, but the reward for what you accomplish makes it worthwhile.
From a normal Texas boy to an admiral in the Navy, this is what being a TJC legend is all about.
If I could be an inspiration for new generations of students to go challenge, go do dare mighty things.
I'm Ricardo Mexicano for the Drumbeat.com.
Good to see that legends such as the Admiral are receiving their proper shine.
No need to get your pigs in a blanket. Weinerland is coming back to Tyler, but with new owners this time around.
After being closed for 6 months after the death of its owners, Weinerland is coming back to Tyler, but with different owners this time around.
Everybody has their own memory. We get emails every day about, I came here 30 years ago when my first child was born, so a lot of people have a lot of memories about this place.
So everybody has such great memories of Weinerland from the past, and we just want to continue those great memories and add more. We want it to be a fun hangout for the college students. Our goal is to have some picnic tables out here, so if they just want to come over and hang out, just for it to be a really positive atmosphere for the community.
Although it's the same restaurant, the new owners are looking forward to adding their own delicacies to the menu.
So I think all of us would probably say the hardest part is people comparing the old Weinerland to the new Weinerland, and it's been completely our biggest struggle because we're not those people. We're different people. But our biggest goal is to keep some of the same food, add some new food, but the biggest thing is just to keep the same atmosphere.
New goals is to kind of remember the past and remember what it was, kind of add what our flair to that, and have it a fun place, and a place that people still think of when they think about Tyler and TJC and that Weinerland across the street.
I'm SAKHO for the Drumbeat.com.
Welcome back, Weinerland.
Travel study can open our eyes to new cultures and experiences. This spring break, TJC's first trip to Greece helped students discover a whole new world.
Students and faculty of TJC travel beyond the books and straight into the history and culture of Greece this spring break.
They experience everything, learn about the language, music, culture, and politics, economy. And our students are the future leaders of the United States, so this is an important process in their education.
Led by Dr. K, a group of 45 adventure off to 7 historic cities in 10 days to witness wonders like the Parthenon, Olympia, and the Temple of Poseidon.
So there are all sorts of food, people, there are so many things that are out of their comfort zone, and when they come back, actually they learn more about their own country than just visiting another country.
Kindness, common sense, and no such thing as a risk-free adventure are a few of the additional lessons TJC students learn in Greece.
Traveling to a whole other country like Greece, it seems impossible. Like, oh, that's never going to happen for me. But when it does, you're just like, oh my gosh, what else is out there?
Partial scholarships are offered to students wishful to wade in international waters. A 14-day tour for Greece is scheduled again this May 19th. For more information, please contact Dr. K at mkho@tjc.edu. I'm Veronica Perez for thedrumbeat.com.
Coming up after the break, we go out to the field to see the TJC football team and the work they put in this spring.
Stick around. Drumbeat TV will be right back.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/sign.
Welcome back to the Drumbeat. Online registration for fall semester begins Sunday, April 16th. And as we all know, the earlier you register, the better chance you have to get classes you want to register for. August 17th, classes will begin on the 21st of August.
The Bell Tower Arts Journal will be releasing its 2017 issue on April 17th at 2 p.m. at 127 in Pirtle Phase 4. It's an annual event that Dr. Linda Gary started in 2006 to acknowledge students' creativity in artwork. Submission for 2018 issue is also open. Be sure to reach out to Dr. Linda Gary over at Jenkins at J152 for more information. For some, football is a seasonal sport, but for the TJC football team, there's clearly no off-seasons here. Our very own Isaiah Thornton has more.
No, it's not August yet. It's not football season yet, but we are having football here on the TJC football campus as spring football has came back around again as the TJC Apaches are practicing every day and they're working hard at it. Coach Danny Palmer brings in some new faces and some similar players as well.
Got to be able to run the football effectively. I think they've always been really talented and really successful throwing the ball in the air. Our main objective this spring is 1, to get out healthy. 2 is learn just the fundamentals of running the football and just getting aggressive and getting mean up front.
Passing the ball has not been a big worry to the offense. It's running the ball that they've really focused on this offseason, as Coach Gordon is really going to be analyzing the quarterback competition that's going on here at TJC.
Ball was flying around a little bit. We did some really good things. Carvin Allen threw the ball very effectively. I love the energy that we had. We started a little sluggish, made some mistakes early, but I was happy to see us do some good things down here in the red zone and score a couple times. Every 17 seconds, we won't be able to snap the football. The big thing, 1, just grinding out the clock. 2, trying to go as fast as humanly possible. Trying to get the defense on their heels.
The spring football scrimmage will finish up on April 21st. Kickoff is at 6:30 p.m. at Pat Hartley Complex that same day.
When we come back, Aji Sakho will have a one-on-one interview with Miss Davis on the upcoming Light the Night event.
This newscast is too legit to quit, so we'll be back lickety-split. Stay with us.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back. Today we have Marie Davis, the advisor for Brother to Brother and Sister to Sister. Marie Davis.
Thank you so much for having me.
So would you like to tell us about the Light the Night event?
Absolutely. We have partnered with Campus Police here at TJC and with the East Texas Crisis Center to bring a Sexual Assault Awareness a Month event here to TJC. We will start that morning with a brief breakfast, just thanking our police for keeping us safe here on campus. We will have a couple of events during the day outside of Rogers Student Center. One of them will be Clothesline Talk, where we're going to ask students their personal opinion on what they think consent is. And another one is going to be a shout out board, where it will be a secluded board in like a tent type area where they can come in one at a time and write their thoughts on sexual assault. We're going to ask them not to give any names or specific dates or places, but just kind of give some general thoughts on sexual assault. That night we will host a talk with the East Texas Crisis Center, our campus PD, our campus counselor, and we're also going to ask some other people in the community to come and present some of their thoughts and some of their ideas on sexual assault awareness. And then we will have a walk around our campus. During this walk, various students from other organizations will be giving statistics and hints on how to stay safe as you're walking around campus, the community, your town, things along that line, just so that students know that there are ways to be safe and still enjoy yourself in a campus environment.
So who came up with the idea of this event for the students to interact?
I've worked closely with the Crisis Center on other projects, and Pam Ortega, who is the sexual assault coordinator at the Crisis Center, came to us and asked for Sister to Sister to partner with them to bring this to our campus.
When is it going to be?
It is going to be on Denim Day, which is April the 26th. It's a Wednesday. I encourage you to look up denimday.org. It explains everything about Denim Day, but briefly what Denim Day is, it is a silent protest for victims' rights. In 1999, there was a rape case where the rapist was a driving instructor. He was convicted of rape. The Supreme Court in Italy overturned it and said that there was no way that he could have raped the young lady. It had to be consensual because her jeans were too tight. So they said she had to have helped him get the jeans off.
Oh, wow.
So it is like a silent protest. And we chose that day because it revolves around the Hope Awards in Tyler. There's also going to be events at other campuses around the Tyler area that day also.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
With social media having such a dominant presence among college campuses, we decided to take to the streets of TJC and see what the kids are feeling these days, such as their favorite social media platform, social media pet peeve, favorite meme, and how they slide into someone's DMs.
What's my favorite social media platform? Instagram. Yeah.
I had to say Snapchat, my favorite one.
My favorite social media platform, I give it to Snapchat. I gotta give it to Snapchat.
My favorite social media would have to be Snapchat.
The social media pet peeve I usually have, like, I don't usually put personal stuff on there, like too personal stuff. I don't know. You don't want everybody knowing your business.
Is when people be like for Jesus, scroll for Satan. That's annoying. I hate that.
I don't like people that bully and just talk trash about people and still try to, at the end of the day, be a better person.
I hate people that be on post a million snaps because I'm not even gonna watch all of them. I'm gonna just watch a couple of them.
I'd say my favorite meme is
I like the little purple emoji with the horns. It'd be like.
Arthur, them Arthur ones, yeah.
I don't even have a favorite meme.
I don't even know. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Just reckless. Just one day I just dive somebody DM. I don't know. Just if I feel that way.
I just be like, hey, what's up? I like your snap. You look good today.
Can I reenact it? All right. You go. You go. Say little mama.
I say, hold on, baby, you a stallion, hold on.
Well, that was sure both informative and entertaining.
Thank you for joining us today.
Remember, you can always find the latest news at thedrumbeat.com.
The opinions expressed here are those of the students and do not necessarily reflect the positions of